Hi, and welcome to Catalyst IQ Connect. This video is going to give you a brief run-through of some of the features and functionality of our CRM and project management software. When you log into the system, you'll be brought to this home screen where you can customize the dashboard to show you some of the pertinent things that you like to see when you log into the system each day. Anything from your open tasks to today's leads, see what deals are closing this month, as well as your pipeline by stage or active jobs, for instance. Along the top here, you have your various modules of the software that allow you to navigate between different functions in your company. The first tab is your feeds tab. This allows you to follow certain jobs so that you don't have to see a full stream of all company activities, but rather just the jobs and sales pipeline activities that are your own. The next module is the leads module. This allows you to obviously input all of your leads into the system and keep track of your pipeline. You can organize these leads into different views. For instance, we've got a view here of all active leads. So we filtered out all of those that do not qualify and are dead. And we can see a snapshot of some of the information that's pertinent to this view. So for instance, we can see the lead status, the call response time, the number of calls made, and the event date and time. All of these fields can obviously be customized. To sort through these lists, you can easily click on the column heading, which is a great feature for prioritizing your workflow. For instance, if you wanted to create a workflow for all leads that need a proposal with the sales appointment, event date, and time, you can quickly pull up this view, sort all of your sales appointments by date and time, and now you have your prioritized list of proposals that you need to develop for your sales reps. If we dive into a record over here, we can see all the relevant information that we want to track regarding a lead. It's organized into different segments of information. So we have our lead information, contact info, lead source, etc. All of these sections can be renamed, reconfigured, added, or deleted, along with all of the fields inside them. So you can really track all the information that's relevant to you. We've pre-populated most of the relevant fields, everything from your general lead information to your utility sources and their information, company info, etc. You have the ability to add notes to the lead, attach various documents, associate products. You can schedule activities from new events to logging calls or scheduling a task. You can also see which events or activities have already taken place. You have the ability to connect your Outlook or Gmail account to the CRM, so any emails that are sent to this client's email record will automatically be brought in under the CRM profile. That way all company-wide information with contacts and leads is brought in under that interface. We can also see what email campaigns have been sent to that customer, so we can get a 360-degree view of what kind of communication we've had with this record. Some nice workflow automations that we've built in. You've got one-click access to pull up the Zillow listing for the lead, as well as Google Maps. We also have the ability to quickly create events by just filling in the event name, date, and time, and it'll populate the calendar. You can also sync that calendar with your Google Calendar if you like to bring in all of your activities into one interface. We can also send emails directly to the lead via the CRM, use pre-formatted email templates, etc. Once a lead has been qualified, you'll then convert the lead into a contact and create an active opportunity, which is the deal that you're trying to win with them. So let's dive into our contacts list here. We can click on a contact, obviously see all the relevant information for this particular customer. Again, you can add notes, attach documents, see all various activities that have taken place with the customer, as well as track all of your relevant deal information. So we can see here that we have one deal that's actively in the pipeline. If we click on that deal, we can now track all the specifics regarding that contract. So the amount, the stage that it's at, what our probability of winning it is, what they're interested in. We can track referral sources and commissions, as well as obviously their utility data and address. We can sync this information with proposal software, so you can automatically generate proposals without having to retype in all of this information. Once again, some nice workflows. You can easily create follow-up sales events by simply filling out the event name and date and time fields. It will automatically add it to the calendar. And when you pull up all of these activities in the activity module, you'll be able to see all of your action items categorized by type. So whether it's a general action item, something that pertains to your leads and contacts, an action item on your active pipeline, or an action item for one of your customers. So a nice way to prioritize your workload, or you can go to your traditional views and create your normal filters to see your activities that way. Of course, you can pull up these activities in a calendar as well, so we can see what our day looks like, and we can also filter these by sales rep or by department or by appointment owner. Once we have a deal that's actually been closed, we can, with one click, go in and create a job. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly modify this to a closed deal. We'll go ahead and create a job for Michelle Pratt. And what this is going to do is it's automatically going to go ahead and create an active job for operations to start to build. So jumping into an existing job here, we can take a look and see that it's all linked up. So our jobs are linked to our account that's now been created for an actual customer, our contact, the opportunity, which was the contract that we won. And this jobs module is really broken up into milestones with tasks under each milestone. Of course, this is 100% customizable, and you'll likely need to rework this format slightly to match your company's operations. But in general, what we have is a few key milestones, like our contract review, where you can choose to sign off on the proposal, the contract, financing paperwork, etc. We generally have a welcome call, so we can mark that that's been complete when it was made, the site visit when it was scheduled and completed, all relevant engineering milestones like when plans were drawn, submitted, approved, etc. for both electrical and structural. We have our permitting and AHJ's approval, any other approvals that you want to put in here like HOA information, etc. We then generally have a procurement section where you can list the module, for instance, along with the PO number, and then some of our pertinent installation information that we like to track, like our installation date, when it was complete, HJ approval, customer walkthroughs, etc. What's really handy about this software is that we have a mobile app, so all of your sales reps and your crew in the field will have access to all of this information via their phone. Makes it really easy for when a sales rep's taking pictures of the panel box, for instance. They can just go directly in the mobile app to the client record, attach a picture, and take a photo directly from within the app to attach a record. And of course, since it's all cloud-based, engineering will have access to that information in real time. So same thing with your installation crews. They can put in their daily installation notes and keep everything up to date. We can upload all relevant engineering docs directly to the client record, so everyone has those at their fingertips, as well as scheduling activities. Again, seeing all email communication and linking to the relevant accounts and deal information for this job. There are a number of supporting modules that really help complete a full end-to-end solution. We can see here up along the top, I've just pulled in a few of these, like forecasts, where you can go in and literally create goals for each month and assign goals to certain departments or territories, as well as to certain sales reps within that territory. So for instance, if we had a company-wide goal of 150,000 this month, we can see that we've closed to date 73 grand in business, and we can see our remaining pipeline has about 139 grand in it. So we have enough leads in our pipeline to see our target through. We can also dive into each individual sales rep's targets. So this sales rep was given a $75,000 target of 150 grand for the month. We can see that they've achieved 73% of it, so they've almost met their target, and we can see that their pipeline is plenty full. Conversely, if we were to have another rep in here, we would see if their pipeline did not meet their target, and it will tell us how short their pipeline is. This will allow management to better allocate leads and ramp up lead production in order to meet company-wide goals. Jumping into the reporting side of things, the system is very powerful. We can get snapshots of reports in our dashboards. So for instance, to summarize our opportunity dashboard here, we can see our pipeline by stage, how much business is in certain stages, so we can see how mature our pipeline is. We can see pipeline by probability, area of interest by product line, for instance, and also see the sales this month. Any of these dashboards, you can either switch between a table view or a graph view like this, depending on how much detail you want to see. We've created some really handy summary dashboards. So for instance, this monthly summary will show you how many leads have come in the door, how many calls have been made month to date. So you can make sure your marketing department is working your leads appropriately. We can see the sales that have come through this month, as well as our upcoming appointments. This way we can really understand how our pipeline is building for the month, and running reports on average sales cycles and conversion times, we can really understand whether we're on track to meeting our monthly targets or not. The reporting functionality is quite robust. We have more than about 100 default reports available in the system, and we can really get very granular on reporting on any field in the system. We can also bring in external data to create mashup reports as well. So very useful from gaining insight into your key performance indicators and making those real-time decisions that are going to help run your business smoothly. We integrate with Zoho Sales IQ, so you can actually get real-time visitor tracking on your website. When you connect your site to the CRM, you'll get notifications in the bottom right-hand corner whenever a visitor is on your site, and it'll actually bring in all of their relevant information, so you'll be able to address your visitor by name, know exactly who they are, where they've come from. It integrates with the email campaigns as well. So from CRM through email campaigns through website visits, you'll be able to track all user activity and know exactly who they are, what they're interested in, and really provide a level of service and care that is largely unparalleled in the industry. From a support standpoint, we can create cases and log those for operations or sales to address. We can also have a module with predefined solutions for common problems. If you want to track more complex projects, you can kick off project management and have full-blown milestones, tasks, subtasks, Gantt charts, everything that you'd expect from a project management software. There's an additional charge for the robust project management solution if you want to have all the features and functionality. But for basic projects, the system can certainly handle the day-to-day. We can also track our vendors and have a directory of our sales reps. So a lot of companies may have both internal and external sales reps. If you want to give a shared login to external sales reps to submit their deals, we can create various roles and profiles that lock down permissions for certain user groups like sales reps, so that they can't delete or export any data, and we can have the ability for them to share logins, but also automatically tag deals by associating them with themselves in the system. Another important enhancement that we built in to the system is keeping track of cash flows and really coming up with a solution that can handle some of the complex cash flows that is inherent in the contracting industry. So what we've done is we built out a payments module. Now, whenever you kick off a job, you can create a payment to go along with that job. And what we'll do is associate the payments with the job, and we'll automatically bring in the job status for this particular customer. And we can also keep track of when our receivables and payables are due on this particular project. Generally, the receivables and payables are tied to the same milestones as finance companies use. So we can specify who our finance company is, tag when our first, second, third, fourth receivables are due and at what milestone, and whether they've been received or not. So that way, when accounting is getting a quick snapshot of what's going on, they can quickly see all of the active projects that have outstanding payments on them, what the current job status is, and when receivables are due. And now you can very quickly see whether a payment milestone is met, as is the case for Porter Kinney here, that now accounting can go and charge for that first receivable. Same thing for payables. You can simply set up a separate view that shows your payables schedule with some of the same milestones. So that's some of the core functionality that you'll likely use on a day-to-day basis. As you start to grow into the system, there's a lot of enhancements that you can make on the back end. For instance, some of the additional modules that you'll have access to are things like sales orders, purchase orders, quotes, having multiple products for pricing schedules, bringing in your email campaigns, and really rounds out the full ERP solution set for your organization. Jumping back here into the back end, we can see that there's numerous enhancements that we can bring to the system, from territory management, if you'd like to really organize your sales activities by territory. We can customize pretty much anything in the system, from how many modules you have to what fields certain user profiles can see, what they can edit. We can create unique tab groups, so we can really clean up this top interface here. If you only want sales reps, for instance, to see the first 4 tabs and hide everything else, we can certainly do that. You can bring in external web tabs. Talking about web integration, you can publish web forms so that leads come directly into the CRM. There's a robust API, so you can have leads posted directly into the CRM from lead gen providers. When leads get posted into the system, you can create auto assignment rules so that they go to the correct rep. On the automation front, there's a ton that you can do from a workflow automation perspective. Probably one of the more common ones that we'll see clients using is the ability to notify customers when certain milestones are met on their project. So instead of having to call a customer every single time a milestone is met, we can simply send them an email when their plan's been approved, for instance, or send them an email reminder the day before a site inspection is scheduled. So we can provide some of those automated updates using various email templates and bringing in relevant information from their deal or from their contact profile. And then we can also do a lot with updating fields. So you can basically program any kind of if this then that type statements. Update this field when that happens, or send this email when that happens. Schedule this task for this person if that button is clicked. So there's a lot that you can do to really automate the redundant admin type tasks that are inherent in every job. Integration-wise, there's integrations with Google Apps, with other Zoho services like the live website monitoring, sales IQ, and campaigns. From a data administration perspective, you can see a full audit log of every single action that's happened in the system. You can also go to your recycling bin and undo any actions that you want to reverse. So you're really given a lot of tools to get going with the basics in your organization, as well as grow into some of the enhancements here that can really help to streamline your activities and help you scale far more efficiently. We certainly look forward to scheduling a one-on-one where we can dive into some of your areas of interest and really do a detailed overview. Thanks a lot for your time, and certainly look forward to chatting with you in person.